Can you hear me okay? Hello, hello.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, you can hear me. Yay.
I'm just about home, so I don't have
Awesome.
video.
No worries. No worries. That's what I love about Zoom. Um, let's see. Nicole, if you tap on your face, you can mute yourself. Sure. Hi, Don. Hi, Alicia. I know a lot of you are at work, so don't feel like you have to talk at all. Hi, Laura. Hi, Emily. Hi, Tim. Hi, guys. I'm so excited. Hi, Kelly. Okay. Hi, Dawn. Could I say hi to everybody? Hi, Nicole. Let's see. Good job. You muted. I can mute people too. It's fun. Like, okay, it's 1 o'clock. And I'm so excited. I think we're recording too, so that's good. And we have a good 40 minutes here without getting booted off, but we're gonna do this in 30 minutes. I have faith. Hi, Colleen. All right. Let's see. Jennifer is gonna be on. She's paying at the salon real quick. So she'll be on here shortly. If you don't see your team members that said they'd be on, go ahead and prompt them. Make sure that they have the link that they can get on. And I can't wait to talk about this with the one and only Jennifer McKinney. Thanks you guys for hopping on. I know a lot of you are at work. And it is in fact recording, so we will have the recording to for people that couldn't get on. So I realize this is a middle of the day. A lot of people are still at work, but it's when we can get Jennifer.
I can move over here.
All right. Let's see. Jennifer, are you? I do not see her. But I know she'll be here.
301 Collins Bowl is in there, unit. This place goes number 1063, Amber Creek is on Dodger's order. Sixth place goes number 14.
Hey, Leslie.
Hello. I had to go scroll up and use the other one that was way up there.
Hi, Kate.
I am gonna scoot right over here so I can be next to the.
I'm muting everyone. All right. Hey guys, thank you for being on. We're just waiting for Jennifer. She'll be on here in a minute. Hopefully she has the right link. And we'll get this going. We're gonna zip right through this. So I'm excited that we're doing this now. And I'm excited that we have a group of us doing this together, because we can all do this together. So, hi Jennifer.
Hey.
Hey.
That most recent link didn't work, so I think that's what's giving people trouble. But I think if you give them a second, they'll be here.
Okay.
The more recent one that you sent wasn't right, so they're all.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, so I pasted the newer one, and they are coming on now. So just give them a second, I think.
You're so awesome. You've done this a couple times before, huh?
Well, I used it too because it was just right there, and I'm like, oh, it's not working, and then they were saying it's not working for me either. Anyway, it's good. I'm just gonna try to get my phone propped up here.
Well, thank you. Are you still in Hawaii?
Well, we moved here.
Oh, you did. That's right.
We were here we were here last month for 2 weeks, and now we have a house. So yeah, we're just getting situated.
It's my dream.
Well, come on over. Okay.
Oh, I love it. It makes me happy just looking at you, knowing you're there. Oh,
Yes, and the beautiful even parking lots are more exciting in Hawaii, right?
right.
Not
Well,
really,
awesome.
actually.
I'm going to introduce you. I know pretty much everyone on here knows Jennifer McKinney, but we're so blessed to have you. And it is in the middle of the day. A lot of people are at work, but this is being recorded, and we'll take you when we can get you. And I was not going to wait for a convenient time for anyone to do this because we need to start working for Founders Club now. So with that, this is Jennifer McKinney, all the way from Hawaii, and she is an ambassador with the company, and she used to be a teacher, so she's a master. Not only that, she has 5 kids, all within like a year of each other, and so obviously she's going to be able to dial this down for us. Ooh, we got a kid right there. Hi. Which one is there?
She's working on her schoolwork. She's working on her schoolwork, and she's not bothering us.
Oh, good. She's trained. She's got lots of years under her. Yes. So Jennifer is going to talk about Founders Club. I know all of us know about it. I think the biggest key is that what is tracked and recorded and reported is going to happen for us. So everyone today was supposed to have this printed out and have it ready to look at so that you know what Jennifer is talking about when she kind of breaks it apart for us. And I'm super excited for this because this is easy. I think last year it was so hard. It was hard, but with that fourth quarter maintenance, it was really hard. But a lot of us mastered getting people their fast starts, getting them to manager. And if we worked on that last year, this is going to be cake, right? So I'm going to throw it over to you, Jennifer, because we've got a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and nobody wants to hear me. We all want to hear you. So
Great.
Jennifer McKinney.
Okay, sounds good. And it may not even take me that long. So thanks, Steph, for that introduction. I don't know about master, but what I do really enjoy doing is taking things and making them simple. I taught elementary. Steph, if you want to mute while I'm talking, it'll probably help the integrity of the recording. I taught elementary art, actually. And so I think someone else might not be muted. I am still hearing feedback. Yes, it looks like Jerry Ballard, and maybe you want to just look on the controls, Steph, and mute on your end. Anyway, hi. Yeah, I like making things easy and visual. So I taught elementary art. I was the K through 5 art teacher. They came to me twice a week for art, and I wanted them to have fun and be visual. I love pink and sparkly and color and black and white in contrast, but I also wanted them to learn things, right? Not only about, expressing themselves, but we've learned about artists and some history and things like that. To do that, I wanted to make it simple. I've always learned with network marketing, which before Zincular I had never had experience with, that we need to keep things kindergarten simple. And I don't know if you guys have ever worked with kindergartners besides your own, but especially in a group of them, you really can only give them one to 2 steps at a time. Just because of their developmental level, you wouldn't want to say, okay, kindergartners, I want you to go put away your blocks and then get out your cubbies, take out your scissors. I want you to start cutting a circle on a piece of paper and then put your name on the back. That's for most 5-year-olds, that's just too many steps. They can do all of those things. But if you say all that, they're going to be really overwhelmed. So Steph is right. One of the things I love to do is to make things simple. Now things have changed a little bit with point value of kits, but for example, Extreme Builder, it's just 25 friends who want an ultimate, either under you or anywhere under your team. Boom, right? People can visualize that. Oh yeah, if you get to 10,000 points, and most people will say if you get to, you're not when you get to. That sounds more complicated. So it is what it is either way. You may as well make it seem doable because it is doable. Now, Steph is right. Again, she's right a lot, I guess it sounds like. This lady is, I don't know, I think possibly homeless and definitely watching me talk to my steering wheel, but it's fine. Choose your steering at me, Macy. I know this is being recorded, so this is me trying to be professional. What was I saying? Oh, she's right. Last year was difficult. It was difficult. Some of the people that have always made Founders Club didn't make it. I still did. I'm so thankful. I had people that wanted to run for those levels, and that fourth quarter maintenance was tricky. So I've never missed a Founders Club. Back when we called it President's Club, we had it in Cancun the first couple of years, and I never will. no matter how hard they make it, but I am excited about this year. So we're 1 month under our belt, 11 to go. Holly Parrish famously hit Founders Club in 1 month when she first joined my team a couple of years ago under Nicole Ketting. So it can be done, but just like waiting till the last minute to cram for a test or write that paper that's due, that's not a good idea. Let's pace ourselves. So that sheet that Steph was showing, I drew that out. Corporate decided not to make a tracker this year because we all used personal ones last year anyway. I made it with the twins, with Danielle actually, because she has a little more structured view and I'm more kind of colorful and visual. So you see those heads across the top, those symbolize people. To earn this trip to Mexico, it's quite simple. You need 100 points. And there are a few ways to get points. I'm going to talk about an idea that I have for getting points each month in a second, but let's first talk about how to get points. It is very simple. I'm not going to say easy, easier than last year. Nothing that's worth getting comes easy, right? But it's simple. You get 1 point every month for your 120 auto ship. Everyone should have that. You want to be commission qualified. There's no one that doesn't have that, doesn't want it. Get in your 120. Now you have 12 points for the year, right? That's 12 points. Now all you need is 88, right? There you go. How are we going to get the rest of those 88? Well, you get 5 points for every 1,200 points in Inception. So that is 4 ultimates or the equivalent. You can sell all bottles of Accelerate. It doesn't matter. It feels so weird to be sitting in my car without my seatbelt. I'm not driving. It's in park. I'm just such a rule follower in some ways. And I feel safe. You get 5 points for every 1,200 Inception. That's great. Super simple. It also reminds you the importance of that 1 a week plus 1. You should be getting 5 new starts at 120 points or higher. That's right. Yeah. It doesn't have to be 120. I think Accelerates count for Inception, right? Okay. Yep. Because they've changed that before. Also, I'm pretty sure it still is if they don't start with 360, anything below it, or even more, I think, right, Stephanie? If they order something else that month, it still adds to their Inception. So it's not true Inception. It's Inception. Curtis said is the whole first calendar month. The initial order, it could be any size. They can build to it, which is just handy. If they are like want to throw in some trim sticks a week later and it's still the same calendar month, that will go towards it. Okay, so that's 3 ultimates, or any way you want to slice it. Now, if you go ahead and get 1,200 more Inception points, you get 5 more points. Okay, not to brag, that's one thing I'm good at. I would really be down on myself if I only got 5 Founders Club points for Inception volume in a month. I want way more than 1,200. I want at least 10 points. I'm always checking towards the end too. I don't wait till the end of the month to work, but I'm always checking with my elite rep or my back office. I don't want to end up 100, 200 points short of another level, right? I'm always going to make myself get to something that divides by 1,200. I feel like I make this more confusing. You get 5 points for that. Do as much as you want. Get as many points as you want. Now, you can't get all 100 points that way because those heads across the top need to get filled in, because there are certain things that we need to help 10 people, 10 different people, 10 completely different accounts, okay? On our first line, anywhere in the whole year, starting last month and then going to the end of September 2020, either hit a new rank that they've never hit before, up to director. Once people are past director and hitting platinum director and executive, that's pretty great for your business, but you don't get points for that anymore. Or get their quick start. So let's say I sign up Kim down there in her Virginia sweatshirt. Thought that was Wisconsin because everyone has a gray and red. We're Wisconsin. Red. I sign her up. She gets a quick start. Then she gets to manager. Okay. I get to fill in one of those heads at the top. That's one of my 10. One of my 10. Now let me talk about the points though. I do get 5 points for helping her get her quick start. If she gets her first 4 people at 120 to order from her, that sounds terrible, not getting anyone to order from you, but when they do successfully order because they're so inspired and moved and encouraged by her, in her first 30 days as a distributor, if you sign up as a distributor later from being a customer, you still get those first 30 days, okay, calendar days, one in a row, doesn't end at the month. I get 5 points. Now, if we're still in the same month, I'm going to say, dude, you're almost a manager now. Now, remember what Curtis told us. I'm not going to say go sell another kit to get those last couple points to 2,000. I'm going to say, which of those 4 people that we just signed up, can we turn around and help them sign up a couple people? That's getting her thinking in about a way that's building our businesses long-term, not product sellers, kit sellers, retailers who have to do that every single month, but a long-term stable business. So I'm going to show her how to help. Not that she can't sign anyone else up. I'm not going to be like, nope, can't sign up your neighbor. No, I'm just, to get to manager, I'm going to help her look at helping your people get their quick start. She may sell another kit too. When she's at manager, I get 5 more points because she got to manager, right? Every time she hits a new rank this whole year, I get 5 points. So if the same month she gets to silver, I get 5. Or next month, if she goes all the way to silver, I get it. Now she goes back to manager and then back to silver. You don't get points again for hitting it. But that's where the last category comes in. To get 5 points for helping a first line get to quick start. 5 points for helping a first line hit manager, silver manager, gold manager, platinum manager, or director. Those are the levels to get points for. Once Kim comes back and has another great month. Okay, let's give an example. Kim gets to manager this month and a silver manager this month, which is November. Then in December, she kicks back a little, doesn't work as her business is hard. She only makes it to manager. This year, you don't get manager maintenance points. And I'm going to open this up for questions later, so don't worry. And I'm trying to talk slow. You don't get manager maintenance points this year because she has to hit her highest rank. But when she hits silver again next month in December, because I give her this encouraging talk and I put her on the phone with one of my uplines and she gets inspired that even though it's Christmas, she can do it, then I get 2 points because she maintained her highest one. If she goes all the way to gold manager in December, I'm still getting 2 because she made it to silver, but now I'm getting 5 more because she made it to gold. But I'm only getting she's still just 1 head, okay? She's 1 head. So no matter how many different things that Kim accomplishes, I still need to find 9 more people. Now you could simply just help 9 people get their quick start. 10 people get their quick start all year and you're done, even if none of them ever hit manager. Do it that way. There's lots of ways to slice this, but that's the bare bones. 100 points gets you the trip. Other things get you upgrades and extra nights. I think it's 150 gets you another night. I don't even know. I try to get as many as I can. I tried to get the most points this year. I think I was second. Ursula beat me for sure. The twins were close. I had over 400 points last year. And still I didn't win. I went the upgraded room. I don't even know. It's like to win. But it's fine. I'm really proud of Ursula. But that's my goal this year. My daughter is telling me to calm down by a gentle touch of the arm. So questions about how to get points. I don't know if you guys can unmute yourselves or if Steph has like the master controls, but let's take a couple questions because I bet you guys have some. So just unmute yourself or do an arm signal and Stephanie will unmute you. Or Steph, if you could think of something that I should clarify. Is it making sense? Okay. The speed of the leader is the speed of the team. So first of all, it's going to be important for you to believe that you can do this, and you can, everyone can, regardless of rank, but you have to believe that you can do this. Second is bring some people with you. So what you ought to do when we get done with this call is rally your team, however big, even if it's just a couple people. You guys, I am going to go for Founders Club. Do you want to do it with me? Right? Because how fast you go and what you believe you'll do will be, it's the same thing. I mean, on my team, right, a lot of my first line hit, I had, of all the people, which wasn't that many, that hit last year, the one that was really hard, 5 of them were my first line. I was so proud of them. And like, for example, the year that Holly hit, well, she hit it every year, but the year that she hit it so quickly, I mean, she had like 20 people on her team do it. Because when you model something and you show people that it can be done, they'll do it. It's very rare that someone won't hit Founders Club and then one of their first lines will do it. You know, it doesn't usually duplicate that way. So the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. That's something I talked about this morning on my 9 at Now call. And if you believe you can do it and you go for it, this is such a tricky one because I think people psych themselves out. I spoke on this at the very first Founders Club in Cancun. Cal grabbed me and wanted me to do a live. And I said, really, all these points and working for it and how to get people to quick start, you know, all that is great. And I can give tips on, you know, how to encourage people to hit manager. But I don't even think none of that matters as much as the one thing that I think is most important. And I'm going to toss it back to Stephanie after this is that you decide you are going for it. Because did you guys hear what I said a couple minutes ago? I said I've hit every single Founders Club so far. And I said I always will. How can I always hit it if I don't even know what the requirements are going to be? What if it's something new I've never done? What if it's something that's really hard? That's because I'm deciding that that's something that's integral to my business. Also, I'm a little bit competitive. I mean, I want everyone to win too, but like, I'm not going to be left behind. I'm not going to be like not on that leaderboard or the Panama board or whatever, right? I'm deciding that whatever it is they put in front of me, I will do it. And so that's where this needs to start. I think sometimes people throw things at the wall to see what sticks, and then if they end up going to Panama or Playa del Carmen or Mexico, or when we went to Cancun, Costa Rica, they go. That's pretty rare. It's rare that someone achieves great things without deciding that they're going to do it. So today you can't hit Founders Club. I mean, you could, but you're probably not going to get it done today. But today you can decide. You can decide, I'm going to go for this. Come hell or high water, I'm going to make it work. You have 11 months to figure it out, okay? Not last year, but the last 2 years. The 2 years before that, I ended up being like critically ill during the last month of the year. Like we're talking like for weeks. One of them with kidney stones, which I don't get as much anymore, thank goodness, was like 6 weeks. Like, I mean, I was out of it. I thought I was in it because I was like taking drugs. I was texting things that were totally not appropriate to people. Thankfully, none of them were men, so it worked out fine. My friends found out a lot about me. And when I came to, I had like 11 days to get like 2 silver managers. This was 2 years ago. Like I literally, it was kind of like a movie, like what year is it? Who's the president? I don't even know. Finally got better. And I did it. Thankful to Brandy and the people that actually became those silver managers. It wasn't all up to me, but I'm just saying, if you pace yourselves ahead, no matter what happens, you can do it. But just like Macy's working on her school, or she was before her tablet died, they've got this big, is it the Hawaii State History project coming up? Oh, but Hawaiian government coming up. It's a big project. And so even Stellan woke up this morning and said, I want to work on this, Dad. I want to pace myself. Because thankfully we've taught our kids and they're learning to pace yourselves and do it. And do a lot, do up front, right? As long as you guys are getting A's, you don't mind if you work ahead on their schoolwork. You're some 11 classes ahead or whatever, 8 lessons ahead. How good does that feel? So that if something does happen, she meets this cute surfer or something and wants to take a couple of weeks on the beach. She's 12. She can kick back a little and then still have it. I don't recommend doing that. Still work your business a little bit every day, but you get sick or, God forbid something would happen. So that's it, you guys. You can do it. Decide that you're going to bring some people with you. Just like Stephanie said, what is tracked improves. What is recorded and reported improves. Be accountable to someone. Here's what I was going to say to end with. I encourage you just to work on 11 points a month. Just do 11 points a month. Make sure you get your auto ship. That's one. Help one person just get to, whatever, manager quick start. And help another person get to manage a quick start. Just help one person get to a rank and one person get a quick start. Maybe it's the same person, maybe not. Okay, and that's how you get 11 points. That's going to pace you at a more than 100 for the year, so that you can have a little buffer in case something happens or you can't find someone that month. But it also again breaks it down where, oh, I'm sorry. You can do it that way, but I really recommend doing it this way. 5 points for helping just one person get to quick start or manager. So only one. The other 5, I want you to get those 1,200 in session. That's really important to bring in new people. It's going to be really hard for you to find new people to get ranks this year if you're not bringing them in the first place. And then 1 for your auto ship. So if you did it the way I said, then you would get 16 points a month, which also isn't a bad idea. I shoot for higher than that now because I know I can, right? But my first one, I only got a little over 100 points too. Okay. I'm done. Steph, what else do you want to cover? What else do you want to say? Has anyone been chatting some questions that you want me to cover before we let everyone go?
I haven't seen any questions, but let's go over real quick this little bottom, the quarterly.
Oh, yes. Why don't you explain that?
Okay. So I just understood this now.
Yep.
So quarterly, to hit the quarter Founders Club, which means that you will get leads from corporate, which is awesome. So leads that come into corporate does not have their own account. They actually give them to the distributor. So the person that is in the closest to the person who doesn't have a sponsor will be given that person, and they're on a rotation system. So if Kami and I are in Salem, we both hit Founders Club, she'll get a lead, I will get a lead, and it'll just go back and forth between us for that quarter. So to do that, you do need to have 25 points in that quarter, and you do need to have 2 people that you've helped get quick start or manager and up, so on. So 2,
and that also leads to the recognition at the events, the special seating at the events, the luncheon at the events. They call us on the stage at the events. It's recognition. But please do know that does not hinge on the trip. You don't have to necessarily get 25 per quarter to still make the trip. Okay? that's just an extra thing where if you get those 2 people and those 25 points, then, and also they're not doing free registration anymore. If you attend the event, they're going to kick back $100 into your PayPal pay portal. Okay. So those are also things that you're getting along with the leads. But it's not required for the trip. That's a separate thing. May as well go for it though.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you. So there's that. Okay. 2 things to just touch on really quick. What were they? One was, here's 2 things. People are like, how do I do this? Or no. What is the real like basis of this though? Okay, the trip is amazing. It totally is. It's amazing. But what is the whole purpose of Founders Club? Can you just touch on that really quick? And then time. People say, I don't have time to, I had someone say, I don't have time to go and win a trip. Well, first of all, you're not winning a trip. You're earning it. But second of all, it really doesn't take too much time to do the things that we need to do, the income producing activities to earn this trip. I mean, really,
Right.
if you worked 10 an hour a day, you could do this, right?
Totally.
It's that easy.
So time first. It really doesn't have to do with time. It has to do with deciding. You decide you're going to do it, you're going to make it happen. Nobody has time. Nobody makes time. Everyone, we do it. We have 24 hours. And so you can always get up earlier. You can always stay up later. I don't care how little you already sleep. I know you can, but you probably don't even have to. It's about working smarter, not harder. And this is exactly what you're saying, Steph, is that the guys didn't just they want to give us a trip and not just for the heck of it. They're not just bringing us to Playa del Carmen just because they want us to experience it. It's like tricking your kids by putting zucchini in their, chocolate pumpkin bread, because they're getting what they want, which is the chocolate pumpkin bread, but they're getting what they need, which is healthy for them, which is that zucchini. Okay. You guys are working for this trip, but these guys they're like the parents. They're knowing, if they do this and go for the trip, they're actually going to build an unstoppable business. Because these are the things in a business, not just signing people up and then forgetting about them, not just working when you feel like it and then, complaining that you don't have enough time, but being faithful. It's okay. A little bit every day, and focusing on, building up new people, not just new starts, focusing on new starts, not just building up new people, right? Faithful with that auto ship. What they're doing is they're tricking us into building a business that will be unstoppable, that will give you residual income, that will give you the opportunity that if you visit Hawaii last month and you love it and you just say to your husband on a whim, we should move here, that in 3 weeks we came home, told our family, decided, moved here in 3 weeks from deciding. That was not on the radar. We were here and we were like, why do we want to do another Wisconsin winter? So we did. We're here. We have a house on the beach. It's a parking lot, but okay. That's because I've been working on Founders Club for 6 years. However, those people that I built to get my managers to get the trip are now my leaders that are building this business with and for me, right? And I'm working on new people because, like I said, I ain't never going to get left behind. I don't even care if the trip really is to New Jersey. I'll win it, earn it. My mom said that you need to win a trip. I was like, no. That was like the time that I earned the helicopter trip over the Grand Canyon. You needed to get 8,000 inception points in 2 months. I hate flying. I hate heights. I've never wanted to get a helicopter. There's an open door. In fact, not riding a helicopter was on my bucket list. I hope to die having never ridden a helicopter, but they put it before me, so I earned it, and I did it, and it was pretty fun, but I was glad it was done. So, you guys, I'm no one special. I just decided to do this, and I know that if I decide to do it and do it, with all the stuff that I have going on and all the bad talk that I used to have in my head, that you can kick it to the curb too and decide to do it as well, and see me and Stephanie and everyone else who's on this call who looks like they want to be here because they are deciding to do it in Mexico a year from January.
Awesome. Did I mute? Oh, I unmuted. Okay. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I really, really appreciate you being on. I'm so happy for you in your new home. Definitely going to come visit you now.
Yes.
I did tell you I wanted to come to Wisconsin to shadow you. I think I said that.
Right. Now it's going to be a lot.
Rick was like, you should go visit Jennifer and just shadow her and see what she does. And I was like,
do it, girl.
So I think I might have to do that now in Hawaii.
Hey, you're welcome to. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it so much, you guys. And Jennifer's not on our team, but she is on the Singular team, and she's just been so amazing. Hi, Macy. so amazing to come share with us and just kind of, I told her dumb it down for us because I need things simple. I need them dumbed down. So I'm assuming
Well, you're a great leader too, and kudos to you guys for jumping on. And I want the best for this whole company, and it doesn't matter to me who's where, anywhere. I'm glad you guys took the time to jump on, whatever time it is. It's 11:30 a.m. So I'm gonna go get this girl some lunch, and we're gonna pick up a couple of pieces of furniture.
Awesome.
Look at her. Is that pretty?
Thank you. I love it.
So pretty.
I love it. So pretty. So pretty. All right,
guys.
you guys. Thank you all for joining us, and we will have some more training coming soon. Stay tuned and get your tracking. Okay, bye guys. Thank you.